Hi guys, me again. Uh, I was tagged by my good old pal snestastic uh, just like a week ago, and I wasn't able to do a response to that, so I'm gonna do it right now. And the tag was that you are supposed to say 5 facts about you. So I have 5 facts that I want to say about me. So the first one is that I love fighting games. Fighting games is my favorite genre in uh, video games, and I have a lot of different type of games that I like, but my top one is fighting games. I am a fighting game freak, but at the same time, I am those fighters that actually love to have fighting games in 2D. And I'm still saying that all fighting games should be in 2D, no 3D. But there are games that actually look cool and are great in 3D. Not a very fan of Tekken, but I actually love Virtual Fighter. My favorite fighting game of all time, and there is no contest, is Street Fighter 2. I used to play Street Fighter 1 when it was on the arcades. I played the two versions of Street Fighter 1, the arcade cabinet that have two large cushions for A and B buttons, and depending on as hard as you punch to the button, it will be the punch or the kick that Ryu in player 1 or Ken in player 2 will do. Then the 6 button layout came out. Why? Because after a few plays, everybody started to destroy the buttons on the original arcade cabinet. So they came up with the 6 button layout. So that is fact number one about me. Love fighting games. Now, fact number two is that I'm also a huge movie fan. I always loved movies since I was a little kid. And to tell you the truth, I always wanted to become a movie director. I was studying in film school. Film school actually is not that big here in Puerto Rico like it is on the U.S. But I'm trying to actually finish my studies here. I wasn't able to finish. I have to change major, and I changed to computer programming because I had a problem with one of my professors, and he actually was giving almost all the classes. So one of the problems that I have with him is that I fall asleep with my head back, mouth open, and snoring all a lot, just like this. And I waked up because I actually didn't hear anything else. I wasn't hearing nothing, and there was this big silence, and I opened my eyes, and there was the professor just standing right beside me. He didn't actually say anything, but just with his eyes I knew I was in big trouble. So that is fact number two. I wanted to become a movie director. My favorite movie of all time is Star Wars. The contest there. Actually, Star Wars is the reason why I want to become a movie director. Star Wars is actually the vessel that I got to open my mind to different worlds, to have a big imagination. I used to make a lot of sounds when I was on school. I really got bored with classes, so I started to make noises and play with my pencil just like this, believing that it was a ship or something. I made a lot of sounds with my mouth, and one of my teachers had enough, and she actually taped my left hand to my desk for the entire day, so I do not play with the pencil and make noises. But my imagination and all the things that I have right here is because Star Wars. Do not have many of my collection of Star Wars with me anymore. Some of my brothers destroy them, or I sold them on eBay because I needed money. I do not collect anymore the action figures. I'm not into action figures anymore. What I actually like are statues or busts. Right now, I don't know if you can actually see it, but right back there, that thing over here, that's my Star Wars shrine. On this side is all Darth Vader. On this part here, I have my movies and all other stuff, and it still goes down. So that is as much I have right now of Star Wars. Fact number 3, going back into movies, that I wanted to become a movie director. I also love to write. I'm writing a 4-part novel, and I haven't been able to get back into it. I'm right in the middle of part number 1, and I already have all the parts written out. And yes, it is a vampire novel, but very different. It's not like that lovely Twilight thingy or something like that. I really do not like vampires that actually shine or glow in the dark. It's a very dark story, and it's in the Middle Ages. So I'm still working on that thing. So I love to write, and there's a lot of things that I've done. I have other stories, short stories, that I have done. I'm not gonna get into it because it's too much. So fact number 4. You're not gonna believe this, but I am a handicapped person. Although my handicap is not that big or anything, I was born with something that is called a echinodeformity, which means it's a little light there. Okay. It's called echinodeformity, which means that I was born with my the part of my ankle didn't fully develop, so my right leg was twisted to the inside when I was born. So I had an operation on my leg when I was a baby in Chicago. That was the first time, and second time that I flew to that's the first time that I flew to the US. I only been in the US just 2 times, and the first time was in Chicago with my mom when I was I only have a year old. I was 1 year old to get my operation. But my second operation here in Puerto Rico was the one who actually helped me to get my leg straight out. And I used to have a cast when I was born to get my leg straight out. But I can walk just fine. Although that leg is thinner and smaller than the left leg. So I joke about that, and I say that I am 95% fat, 5% thin, because of my right leg. And the last fact is that I love ghost stories, and I believe in ghosts, and I believe that I have seen ghosts, and I really love anything that has to do with the paranormal. So those are my 5 facts. So I'm gonna tag very quick because I'm running out of time. I'm gonna tag 5 people. The first one is Legato Dark, Skillium, which is very cool guy, Sumadopamos, and Great 321, and Black Alice 8. I believe I said that wrong, but I'm gonna put the names right on the side. I believe it's in this side, so I'm gonna add their names and the link, so you can go and check their channels. So their tag, you're it.